God. You need to know that God says, my ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. When you lack in faith, God will make up with his substance. What is that substance? His love, because love is the most powerful gift. You have the ability to love. Why? Because you are created in God's image. God's love is a protection. God's love is a fulfillment. God's love is at a time and a place in which you need it. When you can't see God, God will bring himself before you. When you can't see God, God will allow you to make that mistake. Because every mistake is not a mistake. It's a lesson that is learned through a form of experience. So you'll know what not to do once God gives you that deliverance. So you can know what not to do when it comes to that relationship. See, a lot of us are in situations in which we're with people in which we know we shouldn't be around. And instead of understanding the fact that God wants you to let go, what does we do? What do? We try to fix those people. What you got to understand, when you can't see God, God will place a man or a woman before you who's going to teach you a lesson. How is he going to teach you a lesson? He's going to place you around someone who is just like you. And see, what we as people tend to do, we tend to recognize that this person has potential. We tend to recognize that all this person is need a little bit of love for this. What God does is, though, he allows you to recognize those things inside of people, all so that you can understand what he's going to add on to you. Because when you're in these cycles, when you're in these things, guess what? You tend to get disappointed because you are overgive, you are overextend, you are overextend, and you are overextend, and you will realize it's not your assignment to make someone understand something in which God must give them, because your way is not God's way. Your thoughts are not God's thoughts. What God wants you to understand, you must pay attention to the clues that you are not someone else's assignment. You have to understand that you are God's assignment. God placed you in this world to do something. God placed you in this world to understand differently. God placed you in this world to make a difference. It's all about, are you seeing yourself in the way that God sees you? Because when God says something, no man can bring it down. When God speaks something, it shall come to pass. When God tells you he doesn't want you to suffer, you will no longer suffer. It's all about, do you believe? Because the attack on your life was always... Let me slow down. The attack on your life is always going to be for you not to believe in yourself. Because where you have no belief, that's what that takes you out of alignment with God.